Don't get one here. I ran into something unexpectedly that happened that I thought would never happen again. Somebody I know actually went back to their ex. It actually seems like a lot of fucking people are doing that nowadays. But these motherfuckers want to keep trying to do it and not thinking about the consequences of how that person that they're either with or talking to or anything like that actually feels. But there's actually one person that I know who did that to me. But it's kind of a different situation. So, I don't know. I guess that's probably ignorant of me. But I hate that. And someone very close to my family is actually doing that right now. And I hate that shit. I hate it. Like, you don't do that. You just don't. Especially if they've, like, abused you in some sort of way. You don't. They're not gonna change. It doesn't matter how much time and effort you put into it. Change doesn't come easily overnight. You can't just stay with somebody for a few days and expect them to change. It doesn't fucking happen like that. And anybody who does think like that, honestly, I can say you're probably ignorant as shit. Because I'm really tired of that shit. You can't just expect somebody to be like, oh, I'm feeling this kind of way 1 minute. As soon as you're gone, they're going to act a different way. Just for manipulation purposes, just so they can get you back to fuck you. And then treat you like shit again. I mean, it just doesn't work like that. I feel like a lot of people really need to wake up and expect the reality that you don't need a fucking relationship like the Joker and Harley Quinn, because behind the character of the Joker treats Harley Quinn like shit. If you want a relationship like that, then go ahead and be a dumbass. I mean, the characters are really cool, and they have great style and all that, but that's not the fucking point. You only see the pictures where they're like holding each other. You never see the pictures behind the scene. And even in the fucking movie, where the new Joker, how he even technically makes Harley Quinn is by zapping electricity into her fucking head and abusing her like that. And then, like, as you go through the rest of the movie, he's like a fucking pimp and a bastard at the same fucking time. So, technically, why the fuck would you want a fucking relationship like that? Unless you just want to be a stupid bitch and just keep going through the motions like that, then, that's up to you. But, if you want to be a cunt and actually keep doing that and just start being a little bitch about it when nothing's going your way and you don't think anything's gonna change, well, look in the mirror and you've only got yourself to blame. And that's my big thing on relationships. Because if you're in a relationship, you need to be loyal. If you're in a relationship, you need to not be a bitch about every fucking thing. If you're in a relationship, you don't need to take everything so seriously, but you need to take it serious enough to where you know that there's a time for jokes and then there's not. It's kind of like a funeral. More like a wake. I'm pretty sure if that was the case, I'd be the life and soul of it.